Hey y'all. I am running late to my doctor's appointment, and yes, my first thought is let me whip out my camera because I wanted to vlog for today. We gotta hurry up and go. Okay, now that that's over with, when I said I was running late, it's just that I was driving here and the GPS said I would get here right on time, and y'all know how doctors are. You could show up 1 minute late and they'll cancel your appointment and be like, no. That wasn't the case. I showed up literally 2 minutes late. It was all fine and dandy, and I was in and out in 20 minutes. Okay, period. My dermatologist, we like this. Like, besides this doctor, I've never been to a doctor's office and they have you in and out in 20 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. But it was a dermatologist. I should have mentioned that to begin with. If you guys haven't noticed, not to brag, you know, my skin has definitely cleared up since January. I'm gonna insert a picture of what the side of my face looked like in January. It was so painful. It was bad. Okay, I was like desperate to try anything. I got like a chemical peel. I got trying all this different skincare, trying all these different creams, and I'm finally on I forgot the name, but it's like a blood pressure medication. And my dermatologist was like, hey, this should help with the acne. And I only tried it because it was that or Accutane, and I was not willing to try Accutane, and because I heard so many bad side effects, and I was like, it's clearly that strong. Like, I had to come in every month. Well, if I were to be on it, I would have had to come in every month and take a pregnancy test, because you absolutely cannot get pregnant on it, which I'm not trying to get pregnant, but they were like, no, even if you're not trying, like, they don't care who you are, you have to come in for the test or else they won't renew it for another month. And I was like, okay, if a medication is that strong, I'm not trying to be on it. No, that's like an absolute last resort if I'm that, like, feeling that horrible about myself. Okay, so went on the blood pressure and it has been working tremendously. You can see I have some scarring right here. That's because I just got these because I was on my period last week. But besides that, look at this, super clear. I feel so much better about wearing no makeup. But the thing is, I still wore no makeup even when I had my acne, because I know I was still pretty. I was like, okay, it's pimples. I'm like, people have pimples. And the only reason I would get like pissed off is because I would be on live and people would be like, oh, your face. And I'm like, girl, you think I don't have eyeballs? You think I don't look in the mirror and I don't see it? It's not affecting you. If you don't like it, scroll away. That's the thing. And people would give their unsolicited advice. It would piss me off so bad. Not because it would, like, not that it would affect how I viewed myself, because I literally see my face. I know that I have acne. It's not anything that's brand new. It's not like, oh, I never seen this. New insecurity. No, I knew it was there, but it would just make me mad. And like, I never asked for advice. Please, I don't want to look like you. I don't want your advice, okay? So that's the only reason why I didn't really like not wearing makeup, and that was only when I was going live. But in real life, do you think I cared? Do you think anybody was gonna walk up to me at the grocery store and be like, oh, your face? No, it's just the internet. Y'all know how the internet is. It sucks. But now, it's so pretty. And the only real reason I was trying to get rid of my acne was because, if you don't know, I'm getting married in October, and I was like, I do not want my wedding pictures, you could see the bumps, and I just don't want that at all. So that was the main reason why. Besides that, it wasn't really bothering me. It only started bothering me once it became painful. Once every pimple was painful and they were clustering on top of each other, that's when I was like, okay, we really need to be serious and get this off my face. Yeah, now that I'm done yapping your ear off, we are just vibing today. Who knows if I'm even gonna go to work. Y'all know how I am. I'm just go with the flow. Oh, this was my only appointment of the day. So this is the only thing that I had to go to. So what I'm about to do now is, Chick-fil-A is around the corner, so it's just only right if I treat myself to some lunch. Okay, we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A, and then what's around the corner from Chick-fil-A? TJ Maxx. It's only right if I go, and I am hunting for something. I'm specifically hunting for the Hello Kitty side steppers, or like door fronter. I don't know what the heck they called. I'll enter an example picture, because if I don't find it, I'm gonna need you guys to hunt for me. I am not willing to buy it from resellers. If you are a reseller, you are a horrible person, okay? Like, why would you do that? Okay, let me not say you're a horrible person. That's a little dramatic. But just like, really? I've seen people selling the Hello Kitty blankets, the new Halloween ones, for $200. I don't even want the Halloween one. But if I find the Halloween Hello Kitty blanket, I'm still gonna get it. Because I'm gonna trade off with one of these little resellers. I'm like, hey, I got this blanket. Or not a reseller, but somebody who's hunting for Hello Kitty. I have this blanket. Give me the side stepper, specifically the Frankenstein. I really, really, really want the Frankenstein. That, or I think she's a mummy. Those two. Those are the two I really, really, really want. I have no hopes that I'm gonna get it today, but you know, a girl can dream. And I'm also just hunting for anything girly Halloween vibes for both my office and my apartment. So, see, we do have reasons to go to TJ Maxx. Period. I do have something to admit, you guys. I've actually never tried a Chick-fil-A sandwich until this year. Because I was so set in my ways about Popeyes. I was like, no, Popeyes has the best chicken sandwiches. Yes, I was one of those zombies who was brainwashed when it first got released. But Carlos convinced me to try it. My life has been changed, honestly. So I've been watching TikToks as I've been eating, and I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about like fortune tellers, mediums. I feel like there's other names for them. I'm forgetting some of their names, but you get what I'm saying. The people who are saying they're speaking to your loved ones, they're not. Okay, I'm so sorry to break it to you. The reason I got reminded on TikTok, everybody's talking about like the whole Trump shooting, and then there was a couple of like fortune tellers and mediums and psychic, that's the word I was looking for. Psychics are like, oh yeah, you know, I saw him getting shot and blah, 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 blah. Okay, obviously half of them are fake. People know that. Like half of them are just making things up. The other half of them, they really are speaking to a spirit. Okay, they're not lying. It's a demonic spirit, okay? I don't know the Bible verse on top of my noggin. I really need to get my life together with this Bible. I'll put the verse or verses on the screen, but it literally says that those types of things are witchcraft, they're demonic, not good, okay? And if you're going to one, you're like, oh, I really want to talk to my loved one, you're not talking to the loved one. You're not. They're either in heaven or they're in hell, and it literally also says in the Bible, you can't speak to them. There's no, oh, well, they're speaking to me. There's literally no way for you to speak to somebody who's in heaven and for you to speak to somebody in hell. This is my personal belief. I believe that God could give you like signs if you ask for it. You know, maybe you're like, oh, you know, I wonder if they're in heaven, if they're in hell. Like my grandma told me, if my grandma's watching this, don't quote me on this if this is like the exact word she used, but my grandma's sister, so technically my like, what is that, would be a great aunt. I called her Titi. I think she would be a great aunt. She died, right? This was years ago. And my grandma told me, like, you know, she had a dream where she was in heaven and she was like looking young again. So, you know, I believe that God gives us, you know, signs from him to comfort us, not from the person directly though. No. You know what I mean? Like my example, I personally, like, I've never had someone super close to me pass away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never experienced that. Like the closest thing would be like my dog. People who are dog owners, you get it, they're family. And like, no joke, the hour they were putting him down, I'm like hysterically crying. Like I was crying for weeks before they put him down because we knew he was sick, okay? And I was crying and crying and crying, and I went to Marshall's. Literally, when they took him, they're like, hey, we're going to the vet now, and he's gonna get put down. I wasn't going, don't worry, they didn't leave him alone. My parents were there when he was getting put down. I was like, I'm gonna go to Marshall's. Like, that's what comforts me. Shopping genuinely is my therapy, okay? So I was like, I'm just gonna go shopping. Okay, so as he's getting put down, I'm in Marshall's and I see a pillow, and literally, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry on camera. You guys know how I feel about my dog. There's a pillow and it's 3 Yorkies. 3 Yorkies. If you don't know, I had 3 Yorkies. 2 of them are still alive. One of them is the one I was talking about. 3 Yorkies. And in the exact order that my Yorkies were born were the order of the Yorkies. It was a boy, girl, boy. And it looked exactly like my dogs. Okay, and all 3 of my Yorkies, they look completely different. One was really, really tiny. One was tiny, but she was thick and fat. She looked a little wonky. The other one was a little bigger boy. It was the same exact thing. And it's crazy because I was like crying. I was like, oh Lord, like, is he gonna be okay? Like, do dogs go to heaven? Like, what happens? Like, is it okay? Is it fine? And then I see that and I was like, okay, what are the, I've never seen this pillow a day in my entire life. And yet I see that pillow with all 3 of my dogs. Oh my God, somebody's pulling up. I get nervous talking. But you know, like, that's example of my side. So, you know, I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, okay, please. But of course, if you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm not shoving anything down your throats. You're watching my videos, so clearly you want to know what I have to say. But yeah, just please don't believe these psychics and don't believe these mediums, the fortune tellers, okay? That was the whole premise of what I was trying to say, okay? Especially because I feel like on TikTok especially, it's like more and more popular. Like, I'll scroll through lives and I see like the tarot card readings. I'll see all that type of stuff and I'm like, okay, we're gonna keep scrolling. I've even scrolled past, it's not funny, what is it called? There was a devil worshiper and he's on TikTok explaining how to devil worship, why he does it, da 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 da. I'm like, please get this off my feed. That is the one thing I don't play with. You cannot believe, you know, that's fine. That's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna not talk to somebody. I'm not gonna not be nice. I'm not friends with somebody because they don't believe in God, right? Cool, that's fine. You have your beliefs, I have mine. But the one thing I won't be friends with is if you are a devil worshiper. And I am standing on business. I don't care what you have to say. If you are a devil worshiper, we're not friends. Don't talk to me. No, keep the energy away from me. No, thank you. I've never met a devil worshiper in real life. I've only ever met Christians, of course, atheists, agnostic. If you know what agnostic is, people who are like, I don't know what's real, I don't know what's not. I've only ever been friends in real life with one Muslim. Like, I don't care what you are. Devil worshiper, nope, don't look at me, don't talk to me. Nope. We're at our next pit stop. It is always packed at this TJ Maxx. That's how you know it's a good one. It could be the middle of the week. It is. It's almost 1 o'clock on a Tuesday. People should be at work. They're here instead. Let's go. To all the girls in their coquette era, this is really cute. I'm not gonna get it only because I don't really like this material. I feel like it doesn't keep me as warm as like this one or this one, but it's really pretty. They have the cutest mugs. Cherry pumpkins. Love. I'm gonna get this one though. Simple, classic. These are so pretty. There's so many options. I like these too. And the pillows. How cute is this? I don't even like Oreos, but I'm not gonna buy it, but it's still cute. Let me show you what I got. I did mess up. Okay, I was looking at the jewelry and the lady was like, hey, if you want to see anything, let me know. And I look at one of the necklaces. It says like 15 bucks. And I'm thinking all the rest of the necklaces are the same price. If you shop at Marshalls and TJ Maxx a lot, you know that they're all cheap. I go to pay $154. And I was too nervous to say, oh, never mind. So I bought them. That's my social anxiety. But I'm gonna return both of them because it was just an impulse and I didn't even want to spend that much money. So I'll just show you them anyways, even though I'm gonna return them. They're really cute, but I was like, $154. So the first one is just a simple silver cross. That tiny thing, 15 bucks, fine. 154, no. And then the other one, I am participating in the bow trend we have going on. It's this cute little bow necklace. But I was like, you know what? I literally just wear my nameplate and my cross and angel wings every day. I don't need it. So we're gonna return that. I was too shy to say no. So in reality, I'm gonna return that. So I'll get my $154 back. And everything else I got, $0 because I had my rewards because I have their credit card. I got this, well, these drying mats. It's 2. How pretty. Okay. Then I did show you guys this already, but I'll show it again. I got the pink pumpkin mug. I am gonna do a mug declutter soon, just like a cup declutter. I have too many and we need to make space for this. And I'm just so upset. I feel like they definitely did have the Hello Kitty because when I was checking out, the lady was like, wow, I love all the pink pumpkin stuff you're getting, like how cute. She's like, did you see the pink ghost candles? I was like, no. It's like I checked the candles. I was like, oh, if I would have seen pink, I would have gotten it. She's like, oh, I saw a girl check out with 3 of them earlier. Maybe she bought all of them. That means there was girls here earlier definitely buying all the pink things. I guess thank you for leaving me some, okay? Then I got the cutest cheetah crop top. You can never have enough cheetah. I know I own a million pieces, but I don't care. Okay, it was like 12 bucks. Well, 0. And then I got this philosophy like birthday set. It was 20 bucks. I know that this is supposed to be expensive normally, right? Isn't it at Ulta? It's birthday cake and I love anything birthday cake. So we'll just try it out. I've never tried anything from Philosophy, so I'll have to let you know if it was good. They had a bunch of other scents, as you guys saw, but I was like, I couldn't really smell them because they were like sealed, and I didn't want to be that guy and open them. So I did my birthday cake since I knew anything birthday cake I'm gonna love. But there is a Home Goods nearby, so the wind's gonna blow us over there to see if there's anything Hello Kitty, because I've heard that a lot of girls are finding this stuff there. I've actually never been to this Home Goods, so I have very high hopes, and it actually is relatively new. I think they opened it either this year or late last year. And if you don't know, I don't really shop at Home Goods. I don't know, I feel like I should start, but I'm more of a Marshalls and TJ Maxx kind of girl. Everything's pink. Look at this. I just don't know where I would put them. This is like my heaven. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know y'all see that. Yeah, the Hello Kitty bath rug. This is huge. I love it. It was less than 20 bucks. That was the only thing I got just because I was like, okay, I really don't need any more blankets, no more comforters, no. So I just went with the rug, and I'm just so sad they did not have any Halloween Hello Kitty. Literally the only thing that was in there was like this diffuser thing that was Halloween Hello Kitty, and I've seen that. I don't need it. I don't even use diffusers. So I would say this was kind of successful, but I am about to go back home to grab me and Carlos's bathing suits because we're about to go in the pool. It is 90 degrees out. My titties are sweating. My booty cheeks sweating. Tits sweating. Cooter sweating. Everything's sweating. Mamma mia. Oh, you're not Mamma Mia. Oh my god. I can't give nobody love. Hi, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
Literally all the girls love you. Just notice how the one boy is not up here. He don't care about Carlos, honestly. Do I look like I got darker? No. I don't know who I'm fooling, y'all. I don't have any self-tanner on, and I really convinced myself, like, yeah, I'm gonna get tan in the pool. I was in there for about 2 hours and I'm exhausted, but now I have to go home and cook me and Carla's dinner. We're gonna have to see how I feel after this, if I'm gonna go to work or not, because I don't know about you guys, if I sit in the sun in the pool for too long, I start to feel like really dizzy and get a headache. Is that like normal? It's every time, never fails. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Alyssa. So I think I've only made pizza on here. Yeah, pizza and garlic bread, but just know, if you're new here, I just learned how to cook, okay? I'm not a professional. I literally learned all of this on TikTok, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna tell my kids one day, like, yeah, TikTok taught me how to cook, period. So today we're making Cajun chicken pasta. I like to start off by preheating the oven to 400. Then I'm gonna go ahead and boil the penne. I only use half a box, like half, because that's perfect for me and Carlos. If it was more than just us two, I would do the whole box. Half box works perfectly fine. Obviously, we're gonna season the chicken up. This is all the seasonings that I use. And then, because these are thin slice, I don't like cooking the thick ones. We do about 12, 13 minutes. Take the tongs, flip them over, leave them in for another 12, 13 minutes. And I always get nervous that I'm gonna poison us. So I use this, yes, everything's pink, this meat thermometer to make sure that it's 160 and up. And yeah, that's how I make sure that we not gonna die. I almost forgot to mention, while we're doing all this, you're letting this sit out. The cream cheese, I just get, like, you know, the whole pack of them and cut it in half, because that's how much you need. And I'm giving literally step-by-step instructions, showing you, because that's what's honestly helped me learn. Because people would say, oh, just season the chicken. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what are we putting on it? So that's why I'm showing you everything. I'm giving you the exact measurement. So now that the chicken's cooking, water's gonna be boiling soon, we're gonna make the sauce. We're just gonna take this whole stick of butter and throw it right on to the pan. And I put it a little more than halfway to high. Actually, is it halfway? Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm gonna put it about a 5 or 6. Let me show you. Just so you know what I'm talking about, yeah. So just put it like that, boom. Look, it's already melting. Perfect. One thing about us in this house, we love garlic. Makes my life easier. Look at this. I like to put, it'd be like a big spoon full, like that. Here we go. Maybe just a little bit more. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and let the rest of the butter melt. And while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna make the same garlic bread I made last time. Unfortunately, ShopRite does not sell Hawaiian rolls. So I had to settle for whatever brand this is. Boo. Hawaiian rolls are superior. Is there mold? No, we're good. Okay. Hawaiian rolls superiority. Oh no, is it gonna fit? We're gonna make it fit. Oh no, governor. Oh yeah. You're gonna fit whether you like it or not. Now I'm taking a cup of heavy whipping cream, adding that in there. I just get the ShopRite brand. Let me show you what the carton looks like. This right here. Take your little screenshot. Ooh, easy peasy. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the cream cheese. The recipe I follow, it says 4 ounces. This is 4 ounces. Usually it comes with the measuring things on it. I don't know why this package didn't, but I just know because I've cooked it so many times now, half a bar is 4 ounces. We're just gonna do that. All right, I mixed it around a bit. I'm gonna let that melt and continue on with the garlic bread. I will say this is probably the hardest, it was the hardest meal for me keeping up with, because I'm like, oh my God, you gotta do a million things at once, but you just kind of get the hang of it. But we're gonna slit these down the middle. In the recipe I saw on TikTok, she did 2 slits, but honestly, I just find it easier doing 1. All right, you can just do whatever you want. There's no right or wrong way with this. It's honestly just a matter of preference. And I don't cut all the way down. I cut maybe like halfway through. Back onto the sauce. See how we're flip-flopping? I usually just get like the Kraft Parmesan cheese, but they ran out, so I just grabbed this one. I'm trying to show y'all. I don't know. It seems like it's legit. Taste of Italy. I don't know. And this, I honestly just kind of eyeball. Okay. I actually do add quite a bit of cheese, y'all. We just love our things cheesy, all right? I did turn down the heat a little bit because it is cooking so quick. Yeah, we need more. So usually what I do is if I go like this, you see how it's not stringy at all? We need more cheese. We need more cheese. More cheese, more cheese. For the bread, we're putting some butter. I usually just like 2 scoops. Garlic, what did I say? We use this for everything. Okay, boom. Some of that same Parmesan. Honestly, I don't think I like this Parmesan. I'm like embarrassed to show you the freaking sauce, y'all. For some reason today, the butter is not mixing in with the rest of the ingredients. I've never had this happen to me. Like when I say mixing, you know how water and oil don't mix and they will literally just separate from one another? That's what the butter is doing. And I'm doing the same verbatim steps that I've been doing for months. So I think it's the cheese. I think it's the cheese. Okay, add that. Put this in the microwave, melt it all together. Perfection. Actually, I almost forgot a step, y'all. I'm so busy recording. Before we put this on here, we're gonna get some mozzarella cheese and put it in between all of these slits. Doesn't matter if it's messy or not, because what we're gonna do is pour this all over, and at the very end we're gonna be putting some more cheese anyways, so I'm just gonna brush it all along. If you can't tell, we clearly love garlic and we love cheese in this house. That's why me and Carlos always joke, like maybe in another life we're Italian. This is exactly what I was talking about when I said the butter with the sauce. Normally it just looks like this. Forget the butter on the side. It looks just like this, but I don't know why. The butter is literally not mixing in it. I guess I did something wrong this time. Don't take my advice. Literally just mixed it in with pasta and now it looks perfectly fine. Just tasted it, tastes fine. I don't know why I was just doing that. Forgot to mention, put this in the oven, 400, just for 10 minutes. Came out perfect. My chicken on the other hand, y'all, nothing, it's like literally, I make this perfect every time. And now that I'm like, oh, let me record it, it like is coming out bad. Chicken looks a little burnt, but then when I'm using my thermometer, it's not reaching 160, and honestly, I would rather have my chicken a little burnt than undercooked and be poisoned. It keeps saying it's like 140. If it was like 158, 157, 159, like okay, it's not 160, it's close. That is not close enough for my comfort. So now I have to recheck the how hot it is. Like look at the thermometer. There is no way that this is not cooked. It's giving me anxiety. But if I put in any more, look at the freaking burnt. Like, I don't know what to do. Carlos is always like, oh, we'll be fine. But you know, my brother got poisoned before from chicken, so I don't know. It looks perfectly fine to me. We're just gonna say whatever. I put it in 2 extra times. I gotta chop it up and then put it in the pasta. I just slice it up whatever type way because I'm trying to be like Chili's. You know how they be like slicing up like this and it's in the pasta? Chili's is the reason I started liking Cajun chicken pasta. Bone apple teeth. Please don't make fun of me, you guys. If you don't like the way I cook, don't judge, okay? I'm still learning. So y'all, I posted just like a funny story time. I thought it was funny. I was like a little offended, like actually, but. Sorry, what? So I'm wearing this Skims dress, okay? I'm gonna insert a picture of how it looked, and it's very obvious I was wearing shapewear under it. Like I don't hide when I wear shapewear, right? And Carlos looks at me, he's like, you look like Squidward when he ate too many Krabby Patties. I'm like, huh? All right, I know I look good, whatever. I look good. And I thought it was a funny story, so I put it on TikTok. Cool, put it on Instagram. Why did somebody comment? All I did was say that story, right? And I was laughing about it because I thought it was funny. Girl, shut up and quit wanting attention. Maybe your parents should have given you more of that growing up. What I took from that comment is that I just looked really good and they think I was posting that video for attention. Maybe fishing for compliments because I know I look good. I'm like, oh no, I look like Squidward. Come compliment me, which is not what I was doing. I just thought it was funny. Everybody in the comment section understood. They were like, oh my God, girl, I can't believe you said that, haha. They're like, oh, no, wedding canceled, like laughing, you know? Everybody got the joke except for this person. And at first, I put on my story, I was like, I would hate me too because I'm pretty, I said all this stuff. And Carl was like, that's not godly. I'm like, okay, delete. So instead I responded with the Bible verse. All I did was put Proverbs 4:16 with a heart.
And if you're wondering what Proverbs 4:16 says, it says, the wicked cannot sleep until they have done something evil. They will not rest until they bring someone down. That's all I gotta say. Because I originally didn't want to comment back because I was like they're gonna go back and forth. And the only reason I'm keeping the comment on it is because interaction. There's a couple people who already commented at the person, like defending me. So the more people that argue, the more to get pushed out. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, period. Huge shout out to the 353 people in my live tonight. I feel like TikTok has been pushing out my lives. Every single live for the past week has been getting over 10,000 people in here, not all at once. Just at the end of the live, when you end it, it'll say, oh, 5K viewers. Mine has been 10K plus. Like on Sunday, it was actually like 19,000 people, which is crazy. Somebody said, let me fix my hair, hold on. So here's a little update to the comment I gave you. I forgot about the comment, honestly, but then my mom called me and was like, where is the comment? And I'm like, oh my God, like I wasn't gonna tell her where it was at, but she was mad. So after the Bible verse, somebody said, the same person said, I can't take a girl serious who dresses like a stripper or a whore and tells me quotes from the Bible. LMAO, sit down. One more time, I'm gonna put the picture here for reference of what outfit they were talking about. That's the outfit in question. If they think that's what a stripper looks like, I have some news for them. I'm gonna hold their hand when I say this, okay? So yeah, I'm not even responding anymore. I'm not responding anymore because I just don't care. Like, I just want to update y'all on what it said. But yeah, it's been a very slow live so far. We've been on live for maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. We only got one order on live so far, but it's okay. We got so many people who ordered on Sunday for our game, and then yesterday on a random Monday we got a lot of orders too, so it's okay if we have a slow chill Tuesday. We still got tons of orders to pack.
I'm about to end the video here. I am so exhausted. If you couldn't tell, I started to get unready and I almost forgot to close this out, but here we are. If you guys want more videos like this, just let me know, okay? I do enjoy vlogging. It's just that I hate like doing the same thing over and over because I don't want you guys to get tired of me. You know what I mean? So yeah. Bye.